So I'm Robert Crow, Realtor with Grey Rock here in Northern Colorado. And today I visit a few different homes, getting them ready for market, dealing with some of the challenges that real estate can often pose that, you know, the average home buyer, home seller doesn't see. Let's get in the car and head out. Licensed since 2012. So I'm heading into my 13th, 14th year. Married, 3 boys, 2 dogs, and yeah, love what I do. I moved to the US in 1999. I graduated from university in Plymouth. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do after college with a degree in European political systems and modern languages. But I picked up a little booklet in the library at university, and there was a company out of Boston that was looking for recent graduates with European travel experience and had the ability to speak different languages. And they took me from Plymouth to London for an interview. Within a few weeks, I was on a plane to Boston. I worked in the student travel industry for about 7 years. I started off just on the telephones, and then I was leading tours for students, mostly in Spain. I speak fluent Spanish, and then ended up running their southern regional office for them until got to about a 7-year mark. And I was excited for a new challenge. So that new challenge was going to be commercial real estate. I grew up in Manchester, England, where we have just tons and tons of old industrial mills that get turned into condo complexes, boutique restaurants and stores. And that was kind of my hope in Atlanta. But while I was about to sign up for real estate school, I realized I was going to need to do something to pay the bills. And a friend of mine that I rented an office from for the student travel business was starting a coffee company to help Rwandans work together and heal after the Rwandan genocide. And he knew I had a background in sales and knew nothing about Rwanda or the healing process going on. Stepped into a temporary role to help him build this little business. And within a couple of months, things had really taken off. And he said, well, could you go to Rwanda and just go check on things over there? Well, that was just the catalyst. I got to Rwanda, fell in love with the country, and just the incredible reconciliation that was happening throughout the country, not because of the coffee, but just all the different endeavors of the government and what the local community was doing. Church was heavily involved. You know, my 2-month stint turned into 6 months. 6 months turned into 7 years. And it was amazing. You know, I helped take a tiny little coffee company that was selling maybe $300 worth of coffee a week. I think by the time that I moved to Fort Collins, there was 3 or 4 coffee shops, and they were selling millions of dollars in coffee and just doing incredible work, not only in Rwanda, but also in Haiti and a little bit in Thailand as well. One of the big reasons I started to do a lot of video in real estate, when I was tour guiding in Europe, you know, obviously you're up in front of 40, 50 kids talking about fun things to do with Spanish history and architecture and geography, and we'd always make it super fun for the kids. So I was never shy to, you know, step up and talk about a subject. When I went to Rwanda for the coffee company, I felt it was really important to show to all the people supporting what we were doing just how coffee was having this incredible impact. I mean, and that really you were getting these 2 ethnic groups that were killing each other a couple of years beforehand, now working together, healing, making a really good wage for their outstanding coffee. So we documented it on video, but we made a couple of really good videos, and I personalized them for each of the coffee shops or nonprofits organizations that were supporting what we were doing. Gosh, when those videos went out to those organizations, the phone just didn't stop ringing. I think our sales, we had the biggest ever couple of months in sales and probably doubled, tripled what we were selling. When I finally made the move into real estate, because that was always calling me at the back of my mind, my managing broker found a couple of these videos when I was in Africa and said, Robert, you need to start filming houses. That's what we did. I found a cameraman, and I built a reputation over the last 11, 12, 13 years as being a realtor that really, really loves real estate video. Nothing shows a house like a video The video camera doesn't lie. You know, you can touch up photographs and you can virtually stage things, but video really gives you that first-hand look at a property. And it's honest, tells you everything. We're gonna head to see a listing that I've got coming on the market here in a couple of weeks, south of Midtown home. It just needs a little sprucing up. So we've got somebody over there right now helping with that. And I'll point out a few things to you that I'm excited about and kind of some of the things that maybe you don't typically see a realtor doing because not often you get followed around by a video camera.